I think the overall concept is just stepping back and just considering what kind of king would do this for me. A king would take my sin and die the death that I should have died. We should never get used to that. One of the scriptures that this song was based out of was from Hebrews chapter 10. It says, "But when Christ had offered for all time a single sacrifice for sins, he sat down at the right hand of God, waiting from that time until his enemies should be made a footstool for his feet. For by a single offering he has perfected for all time those who are being sanctified." And that's really the heartbeat for this song, is one sacrifice made by Jesus for all time that we can claim as our own, and we sing it in victory.
The first time I remember singing it with our people, with Biltmore Church, it was like, oh yeah, this is gonna work. I feel like people have always gravitated towards it. They've always loved it. They've always sang it well and sang it loud. And so I think this has always been just a song that really rang true with our people.
Our kids latched onto that song and scream it, and it's really encouraging to me because it's important for our generation, or the generation that's coming after us, to really grasp the meaning of what the gospel is.
The stone is rolled away in victory.
I think the bridge of the song is kind of a musical ramp, like a launching point. There's this anticipation that's building and building and building. It's usually one of my favorite parts of any worship set that we do the song in, just like a explosive moment of praise.
When we walk with the Lord, we're always learning more about him, and that, I think, the natural response of what that means, especially for us as worship leaders and as musicians, is to put that into music and to give that as a gift back to God foremost, and then also to our church.
Now that What King Is This has been released, not only to our church, but also to the entire world, I just pray that the impact of what God's doing here and the impact of the gospel, the power of the gospel, will continue to affect people's lives.